Hi, it's Randall with Quart Honeybees. Today is Sunday, September 12th, 2021. Today I want to kind of do a review or talk about my experience with the Maxent 42-gallon bottling tank that I purchased this year. And I've already bottled about close to 200 gallons through it. And today I want to kind of talk about my evolution and experience with bottling honey since I started. So to start with, I'm going to do kind of reviews, show you where I started and where I'm at today with this, and I'll talk about what I like, what I don't like about this setup. All right, when I started bottling honey 15 years ago, my first year, I got about 5 gallons of honey. So I had a 5-gallon bucket rigged up with a plastic honey gate like this. And that worked fine for that. In the second year, I got me a 40-gallon tank with one of these honey gates. That's what I used for a few years, is these plastic honey gates. They work good. I highly recommend, though, that if you get the plastic honey gates, you want to at least change this one out and get you a metal thing to lock it in, a metal bolt. If you don't, if you put much torque on it, all that plastic will break, and then if you're by yourself, you'll be in a bind, trust me. But this works good. The negatives to it is these are kind of messy. If you're not careful, honey oozes up all around the place it contacts, especially over here. It can be a little bit messy, but it works pretty good. So after a couple of years of bottling with this, I stepped up and got me some 1.5-inch stainless steel bottle valves, and I like this much better. It's cleaner, but the experience I had with this, it drips a lot after you pour it. It takes a lot longer to bottle up. You don't have no temperature control or anything. So you have to have a bucket or something under to catch your honey as you swap bottles. But I bottled probably about 10 years, 11 years with this setup right here. Now that I'm well into being a sideliner and getting pretty good amounts of honey each year, I'm having to look into ways to save time. And so this year we made the investment, purchased this 42-gallon Maxent honey bottling tank. After bottling nearly 200 gallons to it, I absolutely love it. I don't have anything negative to say about it whatsoever. Things is kind of on short supply this year. It actually took about 6 or 7 weeks after I ordered this to get it. Fortunately, I'd ordered it to where it got here right at the end of the honey harvest, so I really didn't have to wait on it to bottle honey. Everything, with the exception of this plug right here, they may have left that out by accident. It wasn't a big deal. I just had to run down to the hardware store and get that plug. With the Teflon tape, now you have to purchase no drip bottling valve separate from the tank. But when you buy the tank, they give you a good discount on it. The temperature gauge, everything was in there. No leaks. It all went together very well. They have a handy video look at if you need a guy to help put it together. And as you see here, I got it heaping full of honey, and I've got it warmed up to about 95 degrees. And we're fixing to do some bottling, and it smells absolutely delicious. Looks delicious too. I can come down here about 2.5 hours before we bottle and plug it in. It'll be ready in about 2.5 hours to bottle it. It'll be at temperature. I really love how consistent you can bottle. It bottles so much faster. Or after you let off the handle, basically get one drip. It'll come in a few seconds, and after that, you can rake the bottle across it if you need to, or just simply swap bottles. And you save a lot of time right there over the 1.5-inch stainless steel bottle valve. So we're about to bottle up 5 cases of quarts and 5 cases of 1-pound squeeze bottles. So I'll give you a little demonstration of how it works. I have the temperature set on about 95 degrees, and right here is what it's showing. It's about 96, 97 degrees, and that's just perfect for bottling honey. All right, I've got 4 quarts here. I'm going to show you right quick. Now, in a previous video where I kind of showed off my honey house, I referred to this board here as a his and hers board because my wife likes to set her bottles on here and I didn't. Well, I've pretty much changed my mind on that. This board that I put under here is really handy, so I'll leave it under there, and I really like it because I can set all my jars there. But here we go. Just look how quick you can fill these up. Nice, clean, smooth. And then I just wait for it to cut off. Slide that other one under there. Went to drip, so I'm gonna get another one. So I can basically bottle up 3 quarts of honey in this versus 1 quart with that 1.5-inch ball valve. It's that much faster for me. Right there's the one little drip, and if you need to move it out one under, just rake it under the bottom there. Put your lids on it, you're ready to go. That's absolutely beautiful right there. All right, here I got my 1 pound squeeze bottle, and this is where it really shines right here. I got such good control under it. I got such good control of the honey with this handle. The long handle really helps with that. And I can get it really precise. And I rarely have to make an adjustment. Where with the other one, I was constantly having to either pour out a little bit of honey or add some. So I got those 4 bottles bottled up real quick. Take a look at that. That's absolutely gorgeous honey right there. Few little air bubbles, but it'll all rise to the top before it cools off. And that's kind of our review of the experience. I really like this bottling tank. To me, it's well worth the investment. It's definitely a time savings, well built piece of equipment, and I don't regret purchasing it at all. So I would definitely purchase it again. I can't say that about all the items I've ever bought, but this here is definitely a winner for me. I really like this. Well, I appreciate you for joining me for this video today. We'll see you next time.